Are you ready? Are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Phenomenal.
You can get it jumping. You can get it pumping. You can get it pressing a suit. A hard-earned thirst needs a big cold beer. And the best cold beer is Vic. A long cold Vic.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own. It could be that great chalk and biscuit coating.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own.
It could be that smooth toffee ice cream in the center. Or that whole delicious golden K-time taste.
Hard to have a gay time on your own.
Streets.
I'm Danny, and I'm here to call out all you crack pack bitches. You think I don't see you there? I'm the OG of this shit. But you come after the king, you better come correct. I'm Danny, motherfucker. Who are you, crack pack? You smoke crack. You better watch your back.
Professor, would you say it's time for our viewers to crack each other's heads open and feast on the goo inside?
Yes, I would, Kent.
Welcome, everybody. Look at this. Crisp, clear vision, the correct mic. I'm on my game today, making sure I'm here to turn it up, turn out. Actually, is that a good thing? You're all here, turning out, turning up. For our very good friend, Mr. Joe Catapano, who is launching the sequel tonight in a few minutes, in a few mere minutes, of Star Circuit, a book that I really enjoyed when I finally read it, which wasn't too long ago. But look, hey, it's all good once you get there eventually. So I hope you were all ready. Another launch party. We just did Testament 3, which I believe is very close to getting funded, which is amazing. Lots of campaigns getting funded. Oh, what's the other one that got funded? Blood Realm. So good things happening out there in the world of indie comics. I hope you're ready. Please do share the stream out, like it, all that stuff. We are, of course, simulcast on Rumble. I see Tacitus Jones over there. He approves of the angle. He says it appears to be back to normal. I think I finally figured it out. But it is a little bit different, but, you know, it's good. A true testament to the power of the Bancroft bump, says Mo Biggs. Indeed, exactly. It's all me. How the bloody hell are you all going? I hope you're all well, you mad lads, you bogans, you mad whams out there in the internet. Jake Martin is coming in. I think this is 3 in a row. He's trying to be the next sequential treasures. You know, last year it was a complete blowout. It was all our good friend Jeremy Burtz who was first almost the whole time. He got over 50, I think. No, was it even more than that? I can't remember. Either way, he was unstoppable. It seems to be a lot more even this year, which is good. A much more exciting competition. So shout out to Jake, snagged first among all of us again. There's Jeremy right behind him, hot on his heels. And we'll whack us in the chat. Everyone's posting motorbikes, which is great to see. We have Pulp Culture Rock says, I love Rob's work on that cover. Best of luck on the launch. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I love the colors too. I think it's Alan Alonso. I saw a little signature down the bottom who's getting out there doing great stuff. Looking forward to seeing what he did on Lost Pages. So yes, it's a very good cover indeed. Also, as well, we'll be showing off the world premiere of the Star Circuit trailer when I invite Joe on, which I probably should do. Now that I think about it, 5 minutes in, probably should send the guest of honor the link. You can pop in when he so chooses. All right, there he has it. He has it. Hail Felix Huss, the link master. He will be much needed tonight, dropping links. Hail and bow. Valley Law in the house. Jolly Green. Here in the Steadfast, our golden wrench, the Uber wrench himself, Mr. Mo Biggs. A big hail to you, sir. Bretsky the Great. Kirby. 2 gay times because you can't enjoy it alone. I said to Mel was saying the cat has gotten fat. I said he's not getting fat. He just has his winter coat like me. And she said, yeah, but your winter coat is made of ice creams. And I thought, yes, it is probably true. It's probably sadly accurate, but look, we do what we do, There, speaking of, there's Chimera in the house. How close are you, man? I think I saw a tweet that you're getting very close, so congratulations on that. Such a fantastic looking book. There is our friend in the chat. They call him Good Joe. Not only is he in the chat, he's here with us live.
What's up, Bancroft, man? Dude,
Orange.
Mike, what's up, man?
Doing well, man. How are you?
Fantastic. I'm been electric all day.
Yesterday. You're like, relaunch stream, 20 minutes. I'm like, what? I was brushing my teeth, getting ready to go to work in the office. I was like, oh no, what's happening? And I just thought,
dude,
okay.
Yeah, I didn't realize you're supposed to do the pre-launch thing before the launch immediately. I didn't get that.
There are no rules, just guidelines.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I gave you a jump scare. That's pretty awesome.
Look at all the people who've turned out to give you cheer you on. Chris Fisk, Shari, this fella who I have just sent. You're talking about Eric actually yesterday. I sent him payment and I sent him my script. I had to make an actual script for him, which I never do, but I did it just for him because he asked me. Because I did realize, it was a bit annoying the way I'd set it up. But
it's a script.
Joe Canapano, bringing all the best people to the yard. Everyone is excited to see this thing launch. What are we going to do with the trailer? Do we do the trailer and get everyone pumped up and then launch, or do we launch and then show the trailer?
Oh man, I think we could do launch, hit the trailer. That's what I would do.
All right, keep that excitement going. This is a launch party, which means if you do back, and this is to everyone out there who isn't Alex VIB, because Alex is going to get number 1 like he always does somehow. He has the magic. Put your backer number in the chat. Let us know so we can shout you out and make it a real party. Mo says, what's this? Joe looks like he hasn't smoked crack in months. What are you doing, Joe? You slacking?
Yeah, man, I've been on the healthy kick, dude. Drinking White Claws.
Good. You need to be. I hear you just went full-time comics, which is friggin' awesome, man.
Yeah, it's out of control. I picked up a couple other secret projects that maybe will launch soon too. But yeah, that's kind of helped me on the back end.
Very nice. Aerith in the house, member for 25 months. Thank you so much for your support, my friend. I've been edging all month so I can unload on the campaign with great sexual violence. Good luck, Joe. I think your AI might be a little bit broken there, Aerith. Just might need to tweak that a little bit. It's saying strange things. Jake Martin in the house for 5. Happy launch day again, Bogans. Here's to cock. Here is
all
to
about
cock. Thank you so much. Oh, and look, Mel's here too. Yeah, she's cooking a what is she saying? Beef bourguignon. I've already forgotten how to say it. A beef burgundy something. I don't know. Anyway, we're not here to talk about Mel's cooking, as delicious as it is. We're here to help you launch this. This is the sign up thing. You've already sent out the email. I already got my email.
Yeah, the email's out, so check your spam if you don't see one. It should be to everybody that signed up. But yeah, we'll launch here in a moment.
And if you launch, if you were signed up, you get 25% off. Is there like a special link?
No, this is how the raffle went. So yesterday, I did this pre-launch thing yesterday because I wanted to, instead of giving 25% off to everybody, I wanted to give 25% of people a free book instead. So it's the same cost on my end, but a lot of people get a free book. So more than 30 people got an email sent out yesterday for a free book. So they'll have a secret perk link.
All right. Well,
so if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. I was there. I signed up.
Yeah, you didn't win, I don't think. Sorry.
Damn it. You know I'm supposed to win, Joe.
I know. You'll
rigged. You know, wink, wink.
Nudge, nudge. You didn't send me the envelope, dude.
Well,
so, yeah, we can launch.
If you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
And I'm ready. I'm gonna play the infamous countdown. As soon as it starts, you hit live.
You got it.
And then we'll just go from there. Fingers crossed everything is going to go off smoothly. If you do back, please do put your back and number in the chat so we can shout you out. And then once it's live, we'll play this trailer, which I'm very excited to see. I downloaded it, but I haven't watched it yet. So it's ready to go. All right.
Self-control.
Joe, you ready?
I'm stoked. I'm ready as hell.
I'm ready too. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's launch Star Circuit 2. Very exciting. All right, here we go. Turn it up. I don't think I've seen a campaign ever go live so quickly before. Usually they say do it straight away, and then I'm sitting there, I'm refreshing. I think straight away it was up, it was live. Fantastic. All right, it's there. And boom. This is Marcus Martins and Jasper's here. How you going, Jas? He points out I was here for the first Star Circuit launch. That was such an epic launch. That was all the stars aligning. I remember everyone was sort of figuring out, cool, fun ways to do launches. And I remember I think you had a goal of like 3,000, which was a bit big back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And somehow like everyone fed off each other on the chat and we got it done. It was such an epic moment. I remember being on the biggest high after that. You got a bigger goal this time around because I think you realized, oh no, shipping is expensive.
Shipping's expensive, and I got a colorist this time, but we'll talk about that. Yeah.
We'll talk about it. Alex VRB. That was close call. I almost didn't get number one. Mo Biggs knew I did though before. Hail. All right. Well, fantastic. I told you. I mean, it's not a surprise anymore. Congratulations. Big hail to Alex. The most number ones ever by any person anywhere. Killer Kovac says, I thought this was short circuit too. I think they already made Short Circuit 2 back in the 80s, I'm pretty sure. But hope you're still back. Krager is number 3. Hail. Did we get a number 2 in there? I don't know if we did. Sherry says Joe is ready. I hope he is. Mo says, please hit like. Don't forget to post those backer numbers in the chat. Please do. Chris Fisk is in there already, up to backer number 5. Love it. All right. I'm going to hold off on a refresh because I think it's time. I've waited long enough. I've had this thing sitting in my downloads now for 2 hours. It's time we play this. Man, we have so much to talk about tonight. But okay, let's do it. Let's play. Now, hang on. This is Ted Zagaro. He made the trailer,
That's right.
I believe.
Magic of Ted Segarro, and yeah, it took a while to get the script right, but dude, it came out amazing. So
Can't wait to see it. All right, here we go. Let's do the official launch of the trailer so we can see what this is all about. Star Circuit 2.
Welcome to Colony A.2.1. Here, a vast network connects the minds of each member of the populace, delivering endless entertainment. Augmentally custom made for each individual member free of charge. It's the cornerstone of modern life, a perfect system. That was until a street racer named Atlas Metric caused a glitch in this flawless system. It went undetected by the system admin, but now has the attention of a nefarious power who will do whatever it takes to retrieve the cause of the glitch. Atlas. Now relentless android assassins have been dispatched to capture him. In order to escape this threat, he will need to overcome the impossible, with the glitch in tow. But hey, impossible is just something losers say when they've given up, right?
Dude, I got
It's
goosebumps. And it's so great because I know all this now.
yeah.
I didn't realize I probably never tagged you in the fact that I actually did a whole stream on Star Circuit 1.
I saw it after the fact, but like, dude, it was like a treat. Sherry showed me. I was like, dude, this is incredible.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking, oh, we were launching Star Circuit 2 soon, so we better maybe build up some hype. People might not know what this is about, so that's what I like to do with the read-through, just give sort of a brief synopsis, talk about what I liked in the book and everything. And I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, it's cool. Like we gotta talk more about these awesome worlds that people are creating now. Man, that was like a movie trailer. That was great. I'm so pumped now.
I think it came out better than the first one, I'd say. But yeah, it just has an edge, I think, to it that the first one didn't have.
Now he's up against was he up against like cyber ninja assassins or something?
Yeah, so it's like a squad of ninja assassins that are sent out to capture Atlas because these ain't
the what is it, the Grime District?
This ain't no Grime District.
He's used to racing.
Yeah,
this is a real deal.
Be sure that
let me get some backing numbers. We can shout them out.
Sure.
And then we'll jump into what you got here on the campaign. Noel Lockhart, backer number 9, the fully synced perk. Fully synced, bro.
Wow.
That sounds big. Zaid Studios, backer number 8. Hail. Thank you so much, mate. That's awesome. What else we got in here? That trailer is pimp. Hype, says Marcos. Billy Basco's loving it. Philip, no, you should watch it. You should absolutely watch it. You should celebrate these stories and what's happening in them. Shadowpunk is back at number 11. Really looking forward to this book. Mo says, I know all this now, boasted Bancroft, after taking a year to read them. Well, in my defense, I have no defense. Art is top tier. Who could be the artist on this phenomenal series, I wonder? Who could it be? Some unknown entity sitting there with a big grin on his face. All I do is over-penetrate one of the best names ever. Sign up winner and signed add-on. Now I get a backup copy of Star Circuit 1. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Not me. That's awesome you got that. Shadowpunk loves the trailer. Who else we got in here? Chimera says nice, which is a lot. Coming from Chimera, that's very high praise.
Yeah, it's like he's like me.
Yeah. Gary G in the house, back in number 7. Shout out. The Tome of Reckoning. Look at everyone coming out here. Back in number 12.
Thank you, brother.
He says, I want to watch that trailer 100 times. It I legit got goosebumps. I was like, damn, this is epic. Bancroft's slacking? How am I slacking? All right, I'm going to refresh, and then we're going to dive into the campaign, because I feel like this stuff Joe is very anxious to tell me.
I'm so stoked.
I'm anxious to show off. So Now, remember, this is in dollary dues, the official currency of the channel. So let's not freak out just yet. We're up over $604 of a $9,000 goal. You
Nice.
said you wanted to talk about your goal adjustment this time over?
Yeah, well, I talked about it a little bit yesterday too, but I did screw up shipping last time. I forgot the shipping amount was included into like the funding goal. That screwed me up last time, but this time I wanted to make sure everything was there because I hired a colorist, Marcos. He's in the chat actually, but yeah. So to cover that and potentially lettering and whatnot, dude, it's pricey out there. So
I was right. You did all the colors on the first one, yeah?
That's
correct. I was a bit
yeah.
confused because I was reading the cover colorist and I was a bit confused. But then I remembered, no, you got in touch with me because you're like, these blues and greens.
Yeah, dude, it's so hard. Yeah, it's so hard to get it right when you're especially doing it like the first time. So like always second guessing things. But yeah, I colored the first book, realized that I could put out the book way quicker if I hired the colorist, but at the cost of, you see it there, the fixed goal of 9,000 or $13 dues.
It's look, people don't know. Coloring, in terms of making the comic, for me, I don't know if it's the same for everyone. Coloring is the majority of the work, especially if you factor in all the flatting time as well. It is crazy. So I totally understand.
Yeah, I tend to find, especially if you do your own lines and then color, you tend to leave a lot of some of the detail in for the color.
Yes.
Yeah, so I definitely relate.
I like color while I draw in my mind. So I don't know if I could go to anyone else with it, but that's good that you're doing that. You're totally right. You totally speed up the progress. Margaret George in the house was back at number 4. Thank you so much, Margaret.
Thanks.
Big shout out. We got Coleman here. We have, speaking of colors, here's Ollie in the house from 656.
Yeah, he's great.
What up, Eric Hardfalls? Good to see you here, my friend. All right. We are 22 minutes in and we haven't scrolled down past the head yet. I'm so anxious to see what is in this campaign here. A little bit of a synopsis. This is a 72. How long was the first one? It was
technically only 31 pages. Yeah, but a 32-page book.
Man,
yeah.
You know what it was? And I mentioned this. You pack so much on every page. It felt like a 50-page kind of graphic novel. I remember thinking like there's so much happening on every single page. Are you doing the same thing in this one as well? Not
as much. That was like an accident of sorts because I wanted to do, I guess, I wanted to try to fit it into a pitch book, like around a 30-page book. But this one, I really wanted to take my time. So this book has an incredible pacing. I think it's paced way better. So yeah, you won't have as many like 8-panel pages, but there are a few.
Nice. Yeah, look, it totally worked. I felt the pacing was good. I felt like it was a really good intro. We met all the characters. I was instantly sold on your kind of premise at the time, back in the day. But maybe that's because I was just on a big Tron kick at the time. Right. But everyone's going to look at this and I saw people already doing it on Twitter. They're saying it's like this, it's like that. It's like, but I think you've taken what's come before and you've completely built your own new world.
Right.
Like you've got this big kind of family dynasty, and then there's also shadowy players that we don't know yet. But
yeah, the facade or the front facing thing is something you've seen before, something like Tron, something like Akira. But what's really interesting about where the story goes is in a couple different directions. I get to take whatever I like about Neuromancer or whatever I like about, say, Blade Runner's androids and combine it all into a direction that I think fits this story, which is really about connections. This whole Star Circuit thing is about this, what's really important, and a lot of things just come down to making connections with others. And in this future, it's oddly, you're the most connected and the least connected at the same time.
Yeah, it felt like proper sci-fi in that, because it is raising. That's what sci-fi has to do. It's supposed to raise questions. It's supposed to make you think about the real world, but because you've been reading this fantasy world, this fictional world. And I totally kind of got that you always think we are more connected to each other and to this infinite knowledge that exists out there. But at the same time, people are getting dumber and we're more isolated than ever. And
Yeah.
I feel like that's what this world feels like, the kind of inevitable result of. I loved all the little things where you got little I don't know, like social credit score stuff or whatever. I didn't quite know exactly what it all was, but it was
a lot of that gets
that's the trajectory.
Yeah, all that kind of gets built upon slowly over time. It's great to see that, because as a creator, I want to fit as much as I can in the first book or the second book, but there's just too much, especially in a sci-fi story. So over the course of the next few chapters, you're going to really get way more in touch with like how things work, you know, like how the classes work, how the money system works. In the same way, I'm never going to overemphasize it in like a exposition dump, but you'll get it, you know, through little pieces of dialogue and stuff.
Nice. Immortal Rising asks, does he get the digital as well if he buys the physical?
No, digital's a separate thing.
Separate item. Reese is here.
Reese, thank you.
Thank you, Reese. Thank you very much. Just checking if we got any more here. Mo Big sends a bogan chat. Wow. Every time Bancroft sees all I do is over-penetrate in a chat, he's reminded of those passionate late-night creative sessions with Rod and Rod we trust. Amazing. Thank you so much, Mo, for your imaginings.
Did I miss Mo, dude? I just haven't been around. Hilarious.
That's why he smiles lovingly. Yes, I'm always lovingly smiling. That's true. And gets that hungry look in his eye. Oh my god. All right, just scrolling down. I was too, Coleman. He says, I was foiled by that raffle yet again. I know, right? I was as well. It's totally rigged.
Yeah, I'm going to sound out a poll and ask. Well, actually, the poll is probably going to be easy to figure out. Like, anybody who didn't win wants the other discount. You know, anybody that won thinks it's cool.
Oh, look, that's how it works. Dean, I will not gatekeep you. And I haven't gatekept Mo either. I've just been chatting with Joe, just been catching up. We haven't caught up in ages. I'm back at number 17 and will not be gatekept. Well, thank you so much, Dean. That is awesome to hear. I'm scrolling down. I'm trying not to miss anyone. Snuggy says we are almost at 1,000. Fantastic. Wow. Joe
That's
worked
incredible.
Al Schwab. Is that who your benefactor is? The evil man?
No.
In the house. Landing party raid. Landing party. Do I know the landing party? Well, thank you very much anyway. Ellie Irish wristwatch.
Welcome in.
Shari, back in number 20.
Thanks, Cher.
Let's go up here. No, we're going to go up to the top. I'm going to do a refresh. See what we're doing here. There we go. 20 backers, $90 away from 1,000. We are up over 10% in a mere 10 or so minutes, which is fantastic to hear. Oh, that's Graham's Star Trek show. Oh, why didn't you just say so? I did catch a little bit of it, but they were talking OG Star Trek, and I'm like, nah, I don't really know anything about that. But that's excellent. Fantastic. Colonizer Croft acting like he's never seen a landing party. I didn't know it was a show, you know. All right, let's scroll down here. We're here. So is this your cover? This is the main cover?
Yeah, that's my cover. By the way, guys, both covers, original art is for sale on the campaign. But yeah, one cover is me, pencils the color with me and Marcus Martin. So this is, the main cover is the interior artists as well. So it's fun to get one of those type of covers where you get exactly what you get in the book. And then the second one is Rob Willis and Alonzo, like you were saying.
Before we move on to that.
Yeah, sure.
Marcos is, man, he does your style like to a T, don't you think? If you had said you colored this, I would have said, yeah.
Yeah, we worked on it quite a bit because, you know, well, over the course of many pages that we've done, you know, we've gone back and forth because, you know, I don't think it's his natural inclinations because he likes to do a lot more rendering, a lot more things, and I try to keep it as cel-shaded as possible. And I usually have to pull him back. I got to be like, simplify this, please, you know, and that's kind of how it works. But by the end of the back and forth, we get something that's really close to what I did before and probably better than what I would do.
Yeah, man. Well, no, it looks great. It looks really good. I love the scale of this place that you're making too. It just looks like this just incredibly massive thing. We do have a couple of backers here. I apologize, Jake. I thought I'd read that out, but clearly I didn't. I was gate kept a little bit. Back at number 6, just a little. I know you got a lot of plate spinning. I do. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Jake, for understanding, for being so understanding and compassionate. Immortal Rising back at number 22. Bionic Bra, man, it's great to see you in the house. Back at number 18. Gnarly Covered Joe.
Thank you, dude.
Fantastic. All right, Snuggie is giving us an update. Let's do a little bit of a.
Did it?
What is 1,000 USD? It's about $1,600. It looks like.
Yeah.
1,600 dues. Fantastic, and up to 11% from 24 backers.
So exciting. That's awesome.
Another one who has been out here just hyping this up for weeks now is D-Wag. Jeremy Zaid has been telling me great things about Star Circuit 2. Back at number 21, bow, hashtag crackbackbacks. Thank you so much, D-Wag. Thank you for being a member as well. A super bogan, I should say. MD Horton, back at number 23. Glad to be on board. I'm glad to have you on board as well.
Love the avatar. Got some moto up in here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Sumo points out this incredibly massive thing. Bancroft always trying to insert right into the stream. I'm just trying to, keep it relevant.
Yeah, inserting, yes.
Peanut Gallery. I don't know if you see this, but thanks, man, for liking and retweeting my fan art on X. Oh, well, you're welcome. We got Sierra Whiskey in the house. Oi!
What's up, man?
He did get back in number 1. All right, let's scroll down and check out this Rob Willis cover, because holy cow. Ooh, speaking about scale again, look at this friggin' background.
Yeah, I think it might be one of my favorite things he's ever drawn because he went all super Mobius in the background. I was like, dude, this is Rob Willis plus Mobius.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Yeah, it's a Rob Willis character because usually he'll do a little something around their feet or something, and then he'll just have this enormous character that takes up the whole space.
Yeah.
But here he's giving you that epic scale. So I'm assuming these are the cyber ninjas, the android assassins.
That's right. Yeah. They're pretty much like the beastie type of android ninjas that like pretty much can do way more than what a normal ninja could because they got all the machine parts. But yeah, like you see, they're riding on top of a train. This is like an industrial train.
Now, for anyone who hasn't read Star Circuit 1 or doesn't know what the story is about, essentially we're so far into the future now that AI technology, and I love that, by the way. I think in some news, like it's got the AI 4 trillion something. I can't remember what it was in reference to, but I thought that was cool just to sort of show you the scale. Anyway, AI and robotics and whatever cyber stuff has just sort of so far surpassed human capability that humans now that they may as well not even bother with certain things, especially the big kind of motorbike racing tournaments and stuff like that. And that's kind of where we start the story. That's a sort of basic premise.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're to the point where kind of androids are just so non-existently cheap. They're so cheap that like they're in everything, and we use them for everything, entertainment included. And one of the biggest forms of entertainment is like you said, the big Star Circuit moto race.
Yeah, and we only saw it a little bit. It was sort of off in the side too.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm glad you got in there. I feel like it's gonna obviously play a much bigger part in the story going forward eventually.
Yes, there's a big build-up.
I know, I'm guessing everything. And I was like, okay, he's a human, and then these AI can do friggin' 1 trillion calculations in a second. How can he compete with them? And then you end this, like, spoiler, I mean, a little bit spoiler. He showed it in the trailer. Mm-hmm. He has somehow hacked into or connected to like a kind of ghost of a previous racer or something like that. So I know it's all still a bit fuzzy around the edges. I think I can see the direction where it's headed, but I hope I'm right on that one.
Yeah,
that sounds very cool. Because I was wondering how you're going to actually do that.
Yeah, from there you can speculate where that might go, but yeah, there's a lot of twists I'm trying to throw in there. But yeah, there's in this world where it almost seems impossible. there's all you need is a guy that's crazy enough to try something, and then with a little bit of help from somewhere else.
Oh my god. When Bancroft hears industrial train, he's reminded of that steamy night when he, Rob, and Rod celebrated Camel getting his motorized chair.
Brilliant.
Oh, Billy says, ask Joe, what is the meaning of Vera Via? Vera Via? How do you pronounce that?
It's Veravia. Yeah, it's Latin. So it pretty much means the true path. So it's kind of like a double meaning for me, which is it's a racing story, and I like a lot of this racing stuff. So in a racing, if you've ever played a racing game or no racing, there's a racing line. So the racing line is the ideal path that you should take to win a race. It's like the perfect line. And so that's what it means. It means taking the true path.
Yeah, I learned about that in Mario Kart.
Yeah. Any type of race, yeah. It's actually most important with the moto.
I'm talking about the story, Snuggie. That's what we should be doing. We should be talking about and celebrating what's actually in these books. And I'll never back down, even if Rini calls me out time and time again. Fabrizio Aiello. Thank you so much, man. He's back. He says it looks great. Check out that tentacle avatar.
Thank you, Fabrizio.
Twists and curves indeed. Again, I have no idea what's happening in this story other than he's being hunted by these dudes.
Yeah, there's such a good ramp up to, I think this has got in the most incredible climax of a story that I've written so far. And I wanted to keep that totally like in the dark for everyone. Like you have no idea where this is going.
No, Eric says, talking about the story is spoiling it. According to some it is, not to me. But look, if the stories are good, I'm friggin' talking about it because who else is going to really? Script's done, layout's done. You got 71% of the pencils, 25% of the flats. It's a mountain. That's like standing at base camp on Everest. 25%.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just take a bite of your sandwich and say, we've got a long road ahead, and then 20% of the colors. But thankfully, you've hired Marcos to help with that. Look at them sitting there. Man, they look great together. I couldn't. There's no way I'd be able to decide between those two. Just have to get both. I assume there is a tier where you can get both.
Oh, everything's add-onable, so you can just add on to whatever cover you pick.
Excellent. Atlas is the main character. Affluent street racer. All the ladies adore him. He's got that green. Is that a thing? Is that like green hair, colored hair is that's a metric thing, or is that just a fashion thing?
It's kind of it's a part of like it's tradition. So at some point genetics will be able to be manipulated, and just everybody manipulates it. But after a while, in the family, it just becomes a thing where like just like your dad kind of picks your name, your family kind of picks your genetics. You know what I mean? And they just pick green. You know.
He's got his brother Menno.
Yep, Menno.
And Hip Taryn is his ex-girlfriend, maybe girlfriend again. I don't know. Did we meet Nick Deralt in the first one?
Yeah, he did a phone interview call right after he got out of the police station.
Yes.
So yeah, he's like a genius. That's essentially in this world. You don't have to work. You don't have to have a job. But he's kind of just like so involved with like academics and creating things that he does it anyway. He works for a company for fun, pretty much.
Now that's the Star Trek way. People just work because they want to do cool stuff. Let's check out this. Julius Freeman in the house. You guys are in for one hell of a ride.
Oh yeah. So Julius is the newest editor. I went through many editors in this process of making Star Circuit 2. And everyone added something, but I think Julius added the most. And so I'll probably be using Julius a little bit, going forward. I think me and him clash enough and agree enough that it just works. So, and I think that's what I want is like someone to fight me on things.
We got Collision Bomb in the house. Hello, everyone. He is back at number 28. Thank you so much, Collision.
Oh yeah, Collision.
Tacitus Jones points out over on Rumble, we are at 13% of the goal, doing pretty good. Absolutely.
That's great.
Amazing. UBI. It's sort of like, it's not UBI. It's kind of like if you get advanced enough, I mean, the reasons you work go away. The need for energy, food, shelter, all that sort of stuff. If you can,
Yeah.
if the civilization is technologically advanced enough, if you don't want to work, you just have all that stuff, and you're not a drain on anything. So
That's right. The grime district thing is more of a class type of issue. It's more of like a traditional type of thing where there's only classes because it's just been that way for so long. And there's not a whole lot of say.
I would guess as well that there's access to more advanced technology would create a natural hierarchy anyway. The stuff that takes more resources, more as well as intellectual resources and all that sort of stuff, that would form anyway.
True. And it's also a little bit of temperament. Like there's just some people that want to have fun in life over just like having a stable
They don't
lifestyle.
want to be told what to do.
Yeah, they just want to live on the fringe and have fun.
What did you call it? What's their kind of social credit score thing? The
Acclaim.
You can't put me on your acclaim list.
Yeah.
Sci-fi commies.
Dude, where's Commie Mark when we need him, dude?
All right. Ed Sanosuke. Legendary secretary. Oh, that's the guy that died.
Yeah, there's a strong. That's the piece. He collects a piece from Ed Sanosuke's bike in the first book, and it kind of drives a little bit of the story. Yeah.
Rook is the prime android assassin, so I guess he's the kind of going to be the bad guy in this one that we're going to be meeting.
Yeah, I'd call him like the lieutenant type of bad guy. Yeah.
We don't know. We didn't meet the sort of ultimate nefarious player, have we? Or maybe we did and we just don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it's more so. It's more so you'll find out as you go. But there's little Easter eggs everywhere.
Yep. It's cool. That's what I like. When you find out, you can go back and read it again and see it was there from the beginning. When it's like that, that's chef's kiss. I love that.
Yeah. Me too.
Some of the interior pages here. Some
great colors by Marcos. I enjoyed it.
Logical drawing here. I love the aesthetic you got on the bikes and the racing and everything.
Yeah, I finally get to show. This is the first time I really got to show some of the racing in like real form, and so it was great to do these pages.
That's the guy that died. No, he died before the book. He died years before the book even started, Mo. He says this is coming harder and faster than Ron and Peter. No. That's in the very first scene. He's racing for the piece of the bike that belonged to the guy that had died probably decades ago.
I vouch for him, Mo. He's pretty much right.
Some of these panels are hypnotic, says Jake Martin. Yeah, check out these colors too. That's friggin' some epic explosionary right there. Yeah, I told you he's a player.
Yep.
Out there. What is Joe?
Yeah. It's the future, dude.
Very future fashions. I think this is how ladies should dress in the future.
Well, we're talking. This is the Miami of this is like new. This is Las Vegas of the future, dude. Okay.
I like his pink and blue pinstripe pants as well. Checkered. Yeah, very nice. A good nightclub scene. Always necessary.
Gotta have it.
Going up here. What movie is that?
Yeah. So I was really inspired by Batman Beyond. I don't know if you've ever seen like the cool just club scenes they have in that kind of Bruce Timm show, but that's what it was kind of inspired by.
I haven't seen that.
Dude, just go watch the trailer for Batman Beyond. You'll instantly get the vibe for it.
All right, cool. Yeah, because I do have nightclub scenes. I've been basing mine on John Wick, sort of.
Okay.
I mean, I say that and then I just did my own thing anyway. But I'm always on the lookout for that sort of stuff. Is explosionary a word? It is now. I make up many words, Sumo, like the tangalang and wangos. Check this out. That is friggin' great. Is this like
Yeah.
a glass barrier there?
Yeah, it's a piece of glass. This is I'm not gonna give any spoilers away, but this is one of the races. Obviously, you can tell, but it's actually a real race. It's not just like a street race or like a this is androids racing humans. Yeah,
I love the different colors. The blues, the pinks, the greens, the oranges in the streaks, the kind of glowing stuff.
mm-hmm.
It's really neat.
Yeah. I love that kind of streak effect. Yeah.
Look at this. High octane, high energy, racing. Man, you must be loving these pages.
Dude, like I said, this you can just feel my passion for like I've been wanting to draw these for years. So like
Yeah.
you're just like I finally get to do it.
Story.
Yeah. I'm just waiting to catch up.
Really see the Tron influences, especially in the sex scene, says Alex VRB. Backup is being spoiled. I'm showing what's on the page. I'm showing what's on the campaign page, if that's a spoiler. Jake says, I'm pretty sure Wangos is a racial slur. Gotta be. Maybe. All right, let's see what we can get here. You can get a copy of Star Circuit 2. From the beginning is Star Circuit 2 plus a black cover of Star Circuit 1. Oh, with that cool kind of faded glowy bike thing.
Yeah, it's like the hollow bike that was on the T-shirt from back in the day. I thought it would be a perfect like generic-ish type of cover because at some point I'm going to make a volume of probably chapters 1, 2, and 3 together, and then I'll do like another, really well drawn cover, and that'll be the classic.
Nice. All right. Apparently, I need to read something here. Tatangalang's Wangos. Bancroft paints with words the things he refuses to draw. I drew them once. Once is enough. That's all you need. That's all you're going to get. Okay, this is the one that I think Nolan got. The fully synced 110. Get all 3 covers with sticker, patch, and sketch. You're going to do a head sketch?
Yeah, head sketch on a card, yeah.
Nice. You can get, for $250, you can get a piece of original art of the page, and you get a book with it as well. Pages are picked, first come, first serve. There you go, $250. Jump on it. You can get the different covers as add-ons. These are add-ons here. Oh, and it's $14 if you want to get the original one. Hollow sticker.
Yeah, that sticker's done by actually Zaid. Jeremy did this. We wanted to do a sticker. I just trying to come up with like puns, and glitch please was pretty funny. So
glitch please.
Glitch please, yeah. So we got him doing like a funny expression. So it's a good size sticker. So it's pretty fun.
Billy knows what's up. He's down with the Tatangalangs.
Tatangalang.
Jeremy Burt's back at number 30. Thank you so much. Already up to 30. Amazing.
Thank you, dude.
I started drawing again after 25-year hiatus. As soon as I'm good enough to post fan art, I have no idea how I'll decide what to lewd first. Well, maybe some lewd on a bike. I'm sure Joe will appreciate it.
Dude, yeah. Nothing's better than lewd on a bike. That's for sure.
You can get it signed. You can get a kanji patch, Star Circuit patch. Oh, check it out. All right, let's check out this original art. Whew. Hang on, let me zoom out a bit. So you just do pencils?
Yeah, I just do pencils. For the main pages, I've been doing them digitally. That's another thing I changed in this book. Mm-hmm. So the interiors are digital, but the covers I like to draw physical. That way I can sell it, and and it just looks cooler. I love drawing on paper way more than drawing digitally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just feels like
try it. And everyone seems to be going back that way. I mean, I thought everyone was headed towards digital. Now everyone seems to be going back to traditional. But I don't know.
It's so much fun.
Digital for the moment. I don't see that changing anytime soon. But holy hell, Rob Willis! How much is the Rob Willis?
You'll have to scroll down. It's pricey, but it's pricey to get him. So he's out there.
1,800. I know. I reckon that's a friggin' steal. Rob is such a kind of rising star.
And what sold me to put it that high was I was like, dude, I don't think he does this type of backgrounds that often, man. Like they're really good here. It's like the best background I've seen him do.
You're right too, Mobius-esque.
I know, and I have it right here. It's beautiful. You want to see?
All right, so
check this bad boy out. Oh, let's do it that way. Yeah.
A mere $1,800. That could be
It's
your-
incredible, dude. Me and Sherry stared at it for I don't even know how long. We're like, dude, this is insane. How good he is.
Dean says it's outrageous. And Ted points out that's not that high. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Mine is much
$1,800
cheaper.
for that is a steal. I mean, if you've got the money. I mean, that's a freaking amazing piece.
Mm-hmm. Since mine was only pencils, mine is
Steal of the century.
I was going to say mine is 600 since the pencil work, but yeah, I'm sure you'll find something you like, and you get the book with it. So I hate when you have to buy the book separate. So I tack on the book with it. So
Mo says, now that's really cool art, but if you're in for a true rarity, keep an eye out for Rob Willis interiors. Ooh. But he's a hell of a cover artist. We'll give him that.
yeah.
You can get some. These are stretch goals, so we get to 10K mobile wallpaper. We got to get there first. So
Yep.
go back up. It seems like we have gotten a few more backers. I think we're up to 30 by last count. Let's do a little refresh.
Nice.
Ooh, close. 28 and 1,349. That's 14% funded. And look, you got over $2,000 dues, which I know you really care about more than anything.
I mean, that's really what I'm counting. I don't on this stream anyway.
It says, get that sticker, y'all. I didn't slave over that sticker for nothing.
Yeah, add it on. Unless you get the this fully synced bundle.
It comes in that. You get everything.
Yeah, you get everything. You get the sticker, you get the patch, you get all 3 books. Yep.
Now, Atlas got cock-blocked twice in the first book. I noticed that. Does he receive any satisfaction in the second book, or is he going to string along again?
Yeah, well, you see, or you have to write from what you know, dude. You know, so
All right.
I really wanted to get that in the book. You know,
He always gets that close.
yeah. He's really good at macking, and I think I wanted to show at least that aspect of it, but his life's so crazy that something is always getting interfering.
I don't need to see it, Model V. I just feel bad for the guy, you know? I just feel like he's got all this built-up tension out there. You know, he's riding his bikes. You got to have a release. You're on that high octane. You know, he's putting his life on the line every time he gets on the bike. He's being hunted by ninjas. He needs something, you know. Mike remembers the number of cock blocks more than the rest of the story. I just thought it was like it's this. Okay, he did it twice. This is like a theme of Star Circuit.
Yeah, well, I feel like it's a key part of his character. Like not the cock block, but like just that he's that's one of his goals is to like have fun, get girls, you know. So.
Baker is thirsting for a Kickstarter edition. Oh my god. Yeah, exactly, right, Eric? It must be uncomfortable sitting on the bike with blue balls. I know, right? There's physical pain involved there.
Yeah, you don't realize. So yeah, I had to really adjust. It took me I spent probably maybe a solid few weeks trying to get the digital pencils to replicate what I did in chapter 1 with physical, and I came upon something close. It's still cleaner than what it is than traditional, which is cool. I think a cleaner look is better, especially for sci-fi. But yeah, it looks enough like pencils to that it works.
Yeah, it looks totally like pencils to me. They're pretty good these days. Are you using Eclipse Studio?
Yeah, I'm using Clip Studio. I use actually, shout out to Billy Basco's mentor guy, Mark Brunet. He's on YouTube. I use his legendary cube brush, I think, or one of his legendary line art brushes for my pencils.
There you go. And Billy, speaking of Billy, he has the idea for your third book title. Star Circuit 3, Blue Balls. It fits in with the color palette.
Yeah. Dude,
So,
if only I had you in my writer's room, dude.
Yeah, these ideas, they're just floating around in the air. You gotta know when they're there, and you gotta pluck them down.
Just snatch them.
Star Circuit 3 will be launching in No Nut November. Word up to my sensei, Mark Brunette.
Yes.
Brunette or Brunet?
Well, I always say Brunet because I'm part French. I got a little French in me.
Star Circuit 3, Ball Harder.
I like that one. We always joke around this one should be 2-star 2 circuit, but that's just our little Fast and the Furious reference.
Yeah, you got to jump up and grab the balls. Exactly. That's what this character is all about. That's what this story is all about. Man, well, it all looks friggin' fantastic. It's been a real interesting year for me because I've been backing more and I've been reading more, and I think finally it's taken a little while, getting into indie comics and everything, that I'm starting to find the series that I actually really, look forward to and enjoy. And it's always a blast to find a new one that I'm genuinely, want to follow. I want to know where the story is going. So it's great to have another one in Star Circuit here. Dude, I just noticed. Look, he's got that effect happening on his legs, the same as I guess that. I mean, I feel bad about saying spoilers now, but dude, this effect appears in the first one. All right.
Yeah, I don't know how to advertise a book 2. This is my first book 2, and you don't realize the trickiness of not giving away, but also kind of telling what the book's about. No,
it's exactly that. I just gave up. If people ask me a pitch, I'm like, yeah, it's sort of generally about this, but I mean, the whole crux of my story is the mystery. That's the whole kind of way it's structured. So what am I going to tell you? I'm not going to tell you how it all works and everything. It is how it is. At least we're not Rob Arnold and, haven't seen the main character until issue 4. So
yeah, I noticed that. I read them.
I've seen it. I know what it is. So it does exist.
Well, thank God.
I know, right? It's only taken him 5 years to get to the actual replicator. Is there going to be any replicating in this replicator book? Yeah, it's coming. Yeah,
as long as I get the Star Circuit in there before 5, I'm doing better than him. That's
Shanth Jetty. He got his main character in straight away on Nosferatu on that amazing book, and it's great to see Shanth here.
Shout out. Yeah.
Now, Bancroft gatekept Goofanoid for bad art, among other things. Maybe among other things. Yeah, Jay Ryan has it right. That's a good tagline for the book. Do you even replicate, bro?
He needs to put that on the back or something. That needs to be the ad for his book for sure.
Now you are going to be on Narwhals in an hour. Is that right?
Yeah, I think we're going on at 11 Eastern. So yeah, that'll be fun. I think we've got another guy coming on too. I don't know why I'm blanking on names. That's what happens when I go on streams. But yeah, it'll be fun. I'm on streams all week coming up as well. So it'll be fun to talk about this.
I don't normally raid into shows that aren't live yet because it just like everyone dissipates. So, but I think DG was going live. Who else is live? I usually go into there, but tons of people are live. I'll send everyone to. How about John's Long Books? He's got Adam Miller over there. Adam just shared his new Blood Realm character from the Iron Age cards, which looks friggin' crazy.
Yeah, dude, I watched some of the interviews he's been doing, man. I didn't know he's got a lot of cool stuff in his past, and he's such a cool artist. So
yeah, absolutely. Well, man, right, what did we get up to? We're up to we got 28 backers.
Yeah.
I swear I saw a 30. We did finally. Yeah, I swear I saw a 30.
Heck yeah, that's a good round number. I like that.
1,500. Yeah, 15% off the launch. This is about, I don't know if it was 15, but we've had a couple of launches that had reasonably large goals, and like there was not a launch here in this, but there was Blood Realm that had a big goal that got funded. I think Chimera had not a huge goal, but bigger than normal goal. and
Yeah.
I think that's on its way to get funded. So off to a good start. Great to see.
Heck yeah, it's worth it. I really appreciate you having me on again, dude. I have such good memories of the first time, like you were talking about. It's and I'm having great memories now, I'm sure. So.
Yeah, I'm happy you came back to do it again. I'm very happy because, yeah, like I said, this is a great series. I can't wait to sort of see where it heads and everything. I love the art and everything, and also, yeah, a lot of respect to you for diving into this full time, which is very, very cool. So
yeah, it's scary, but it's at some point you hit this limit. I feel like it happens to everybody where you're like tottering both sides of the life. You're like, I don't have enough time for the art and I don't have enough time to do day job stuff. So you're like, you have to pick one. So yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, everyone, go out there, share Star Circuit 2. And also, Joe has a YouTube channel. It's just your name, isn't it?
Yeah, it's actually Good Joe. You can look up Good Joe Catapano, and I'm there.
Yep. All right. Sumo says, wrap it up, Bancroft. I already said bye to the chat. All right, I will. How about that? All right, everyone. I hope you have a great night. Tomorrow, we got Mike and Kelsey coming on. We're going to talk Nexus, which is another amazing looking sci-fi book.
I backed that bad boy. That thing looks awesome.
Check that out. So cool. All right, everyone. Have a good night. Bye.
Individually, we are weak, like a single twig, but as a bundle, we form a mighty